Welcome to another production of Park TV 16 Sports on location. Today we are at the Rec Center on a beautiful Saturday afternoon in mid-February, bringing you, it's that time of year, hockey tournament time, and it's round one of the 6AA tournament. And kicking it off, we are featuring Benilde St. Margaret's, the number 3 seed, taking on the number 6 seed, Hopkins St. Louis Park. I'm Robert Christensen, glad you're with us, and if you were with us last Friday, we saw an outstanding game by Park Hopkins as they beat the Riveters of St. Paul in a great game with that woman right there. Oslin had a shutout, and she's got a 3.27 goals against average, and she'll have her work cut out tonight against the ranked Benilde St. Margaret Red Knights. In nets for them, it's Mia Rooney. She has a 1.56 goals against average. Rooney versus Oslin, two great goaltenders, two great teams, great rivals right across Highway 100. Again, glad you're with us on Park TV 16 Sports. We're about to begin. Win or go home. And we're underway. Red Knights in white and red. They control the puck off the initial faceoff, and that's Ellie Stewart along the right side in the Park zone. Now at the corner, Ruzinski with a shot right on net. Rebound right there for Stewart. She just steered it wide behind the net. Now puck goes down along with a couple Red Knights. Digging it out there, number 15. That is Rowan Jensen. Now a shot by Gray from the point, gets deflected in front. Now puck into the corner. Hopkins comes away with it. They try to break out of the zone for the first time, and they do into neutral ice. It's picked up by Ruzinski, however, for the Red Knights. She brings it across the line, still maintains control of the puck, then steers it into the corner to number 22, Abby Garvin, the senior captain. Puck still in the corner. St. Louis Park tries to clear it out, and they do in the neutral zone where it's met by Lulu Ruzinski. Now to Gray, back to Ruzinski, just a little behind her. And there was a little opportunity there for Park to get control of the puck, but now we have 22 Garvin again, skates it into the zone as it comes rink wide to the far side. Into the corner, picked up by number 17, Sophia Catilla for Hopkins Park. Red Knights, meanwhile, keep the puck in the zone, now in the far corner, played by number 34 for St. Louis Park, and I don't have a name for her, unfortunately, in my program, but there's going to be a whistle and an icing call, and that brings our first stoppage of play. So we get a good look at number 14, Pasqua, as she skates off the ice, but we'll be having a face-off. That comes with 15:35 remaining, period number 1, just underway here at the Rec Center. Glad you're with us. Face-off to Oslin's right, and controlled by St. Louis Park as they skated out of their zone nicely. That was number 21, Casey Hegstrom. Puck loose at center ice, picked up by the Red Knights. They bring it into the Park zone. Now hung up along the blue line, and now it comes all the way around Oslin into the near corner as the Red Knights will change. Now here comes Park's number 11. That is Caitlin Geyser. She steers it into the Red Knights zone, and they'll chase it. Getting there first is number 14, Ella Pasqua for the Red Knights. Now number 5, Junkness gets it out of the side boards. And St. Louis Park Hopkins keeps it in the Red Knight zone. First sustained amount of pressure for Park on the offensive end as number 26, Gretchen Fandel Thompson plays it, and now Park will change as they dump the puck and it gets on goal. Rooney makes the easy save. First shot on goal for Park. Each team tied 1 apiece in shots on goal as we're under 15 minutes to go, period number 1. Shot from the blue line that was taken by number 15, Rowan Jansen. And now the carom comes all the way down to the other side of the ice, and that will be another icing call. First one on the Red Knights, and that'll stop the clock with 14:27 remaining, period number 1. And now we have some fans showing up here on both sides, Red Knight fans and Park fans. I'm sure they're very familiar with each other. These schools probably within a 2-mile distance as the crow flies, I would guess. Okay, face-off to Rooney's right, won by Park, and a quick shot off that face-off by Avery Shaw. Rooney makes that save. Now puck into the Park zone. That's Ellie Stewart. She gets hung up along the boards. Now playing it, number 97, Kendall Hassler. She'll set up shop right in front of Oslin and try to get a rebound or a goal in any way she can. Now she plays it with her own skate, and now Ellie Stewart comes away with it in the near corner. Gets it out to the point to Ruzinski. Now back into the corner. Tried to get it to Garvin. Now Garvin does have the puck, but she's getting boarded there nicely by number 4, Lucinda Johnson for Park. No, that's number 14, excuse me, Sophia Hoffman. She does get the puck away, and it comes all the way out to neutral ice. And are they going to have icing? Yes, they will. And that brings another stoppage with 13:36 remaining. As I mentioned, this is the 6AA girls hockey tournament. There's 6 teams in this tournament. 2 teams have the bye. The number 1 seed, Blake School, number 2, Edina. Then Benilde, followed by Wayzata, Armstrong Cooper, and then Hopkins St. Louis Park in the 6th seed. The winner of this match will take on Orono, I believe. All right, now face-off, won by the Red Knights into the corner. It's Edina. Okay, I'm looking at a wrong bracket. That's right, Edina. Okay, now in the far corner, Brzezinski spins around. Gray's wide open at the blue line. They finally get it to her. Now at the circle, the quick shot. Hard wrist shot taken by number 20 for the Red Knights. That was Evelyn Mikkelsen. Now it gets back into the near corner. Gray keeps it in at the point. Pass. Big shot from the top of the circle by Brzezinski, goes wide. Rebound now in the near corner. Puck picked up by number 15, Sienna Duffy now. Red Knights controlling possession all kinds of time for number 6, Grace Bendixson, and that shot may have hit the post. As it caroms now to the far side, Juckness gets there first, along with Mikkelsen. Now St. Louis Park comes away with it as they try to clear the puck. And Gray takes it over, centering pass a little too soon as number 23, Lizzie Hamill, was darting in there. Just the timing was off, but now Hamill tries to stick handle it right into the net, but it gets poke checked away nicely by the Park Hopkins defense, and the puck comes all the way down, and the wave off icing this time. Park changes, and now it gets tipped by Pasqua in the neutral zone, played by number 25. That was Shujard for Park. Now in the far corner, that's Brooklyn Riley. And over to the far boards once again to number 44, Brooklyn Riley. She pokes it into the near corner. Now with it, she gets it back. Riley plays it back down below behind the net. Red Knights dominating possession of the puck so far in this first period. That shot gets deflected in front by number 6, Linda Luz, the junior for Park. Now number 5, Juckness comes away with it. Gets it to the point to Pasqua. Over to the other point to Riley. Wrist shot way wide left. Deflected into the corner. We are approaching the 11-minute mark remaining in period number 1. That centering pass is deflected by, that was 25 again, I believe, Shujard. Now behind the net, right in front. Puck loose, gets cleared into the near side as they try to break it out. Red Knights keep it in. Brzezinski just coming off the bench. Passes it rink wide to the far boards, off the boards. Now back to Brzezinski on the top of the circle. She cuts back in, back to the point. Gray, quick wrist shot, gets deflected again by Shujard. Now Garvin to the point, back over to Brzezinski. She's got a wide shot there and a wrist shot, deflected in front, rebound and a goal. Red Knights, it looks like that was Stewart on the rebound. Brzezinski took the shot. Let's see what the replay shows. Ellie Stewart, the 9th grader. I was just talking to her father prior to the match beginning. A little hello to her grandmother. If you're watching this down in Florida, glad you're with us on Park TV 16 Sports. And there's your granddaughter getting a goal. Ellie Stewart on the rebound, gets him on the board, 1-0. That goal comes with 10:32 to go. Face off at center ice. Stewart wins the draw right after that goal, and the Red Knights are off to a great start. They lead in shots 5-2. Here's the announcement.
Scored by number 10, her 12th of the season, Ellie Stewart.
So Stewart gets credited with the goal, and we have a stoppage, and we'll have a face-off to Oslin's left, as the Red Knights will change lines after scoring that goal. Again, as I was mentioning, the winner of this match will take on the number 2 seed Edina on Wednesday night at 8 o'clock, and Park TV 16 Sports will be there regardless of who wins this match today. All right, face off to Oslin's right. That's Mickelson in the circle, along with number 4 for St. Louis Park, Lucinda Johnson. Red Knights win the draw, and it's kept in by Riley over at the far point. Now behind the net. Playing it is number 20, Abby Garvin. Now Pasqua at the point. Wrist shot blocked by the left leg. Shaw playing very good defense out there. They managed to clear the puck into the neutral zone, but not for long as the Red Knights bring it right back in, and it goes right back out. Now Riley, Pasqua, gets it poke checked off her stick, and now out to neutral ice, and a chance for Lucinda Johnson, number 4, coming in. Riley gets there, pushes her down, no call. And now the puck along the boards, and here come the Red Knights, but it's poke checked back by number 17, Sophia Katila for Park, and now the puck all the way back into the Park zone. And no icing on that play. Red Knights change, and they keep it in the zone, chasing it, number 33 for the Red Knights, or 23, I should say, Lizzie Hamill. Now coming away with it is Juckness. She tries to skate right in front. It gets poke checked off her stick. Puck remains in the Park zone, however. Now into the near corner. To Gray, she can't keep it in, and the Park forces it out. Now at neutral ice, Rosinski pulls up as she thought there might have been an offsides. Wasn't sure, so she turned it around, and now they wheel it back to the near side, and Gray skates it in. Gray with it. Tries to get it back and gets hung up on the official there. Now Park comes away with it. Taking a whack at it was number 16, Bryn Etzel, the junior captain for Park. Now in the far corner, that's number 24, Kaylee Koopman. 8 minutes remaining, 8:11 to go. Period number 1, our score 1-0. And the puck comes out into the neutral zone. So Red Knights dominating possession most of the first period. They've got 6 shots on goal. It looks like they're going to get another one right here. Centering pass deflected in front, rebound in front. Brzezinski now has it. She spins around. Now along the near boards, Ellie Stewart. Stewart now darting in and out. Stewart coming in. The left-hander looking for an angle. She's got her head up, centering pass, and couldn't quite connect. Comes all the way out to neutral ice. Her stick just got a little hung up there. Otherwise, that could have been a bang-bang play and a collision there right at the blue line. Both players seem okay between Stewart and number 25, Shujard, for Park. And now that is Garvin, number 22, behind the net. Poke check nicely off her stick, this time by number 24, Summer Sewer, for Park. Wrist shot fans slightly. Now Stewart's off to the races. 2-on-2, 3-on-2. Stewart comes right in. Her wrist shot gets deflected. Nice defense by Park on that far side. I believe that was number 11 with the poke check, Caitlin Geyser. It was. So nice saving defensive play by her for Park. Centering pass goes right through the crease. Nobody there for Park to take advantage. That was their best scoring opportunity of the first period for Park. Now behind the net, getting there first, number 6, Lyndon Luz. She's with Abby Garvin. Now here comes Park, rink wide to the near boards. Number 17 has it, Sophia Katila, and she loses it. And Juckness will pass it into the neutral zone. Now into the Park zone, and that again is number 6, Lyndon Luz. Tries to clear it. Kept in along the boards, and now they break out with it at the top of the circle. Quick wrist shot deflected in front. That is number 6, Bendixson in the corner. Getting it out of there is Evelyn Mickelson. Centering pass for Bendixson, couldn't quite connect. Kept in at the point on the far side by Rosinski. Centering pass right in front, and a nice pad save by Oslin. Another opportunity goes right by an open goal crease. Now behind the net, chasing it is Bendixson, along with number 15, Sienna Duffy for the Red Knights. We're under 6 minutes to play. First period, there's a wrist shot. Our backhanded wrist shot, banging at it, puck still loose, and finally a whistle as Oslin gets her mitt on it, finally to draw the whistle, and what a collision that was as we watch Mickelson come right in with the backhanded wrist shot. Nice save by Oslin, puck still loose. Oh, a little check from behind, goes uncalled, and Oslin makes the save. She had a stellar performance last Friday. And she's showing a little bit of that brilliance right here with that pad save. Quick pad save by Oslin. And there, she didn't see it. Nobody there to take advantage. Now, the wrist shot and another backhanded wrist shot, this time taken by number 24, Kaylee Koopman. And Oslin comes up big again. 5:33 remaining right there. Look at her just kind of slide across the crease as she follows the play that way. Really well done by Oslin in nets. There'll be a face-off, though, to her left. In for the draw, number 44, Brooklyn Riley. And I can't tell who that is for Park. Looks like it was number 21 or 31, Claire Pullen. Sometimes it's hard to see their numbers from my vantage point. Oh, that was 25, Shuard. Now Evans keeps it in at the point. Nice nifty move. Skating was number 33 for Benilde. Or was that 23? It must be Lizzie Hamill. Now Koopman to Hamill. Nice pass in front to Jugness. The backhanded wrist shot is saved again by Oslin. She is really playing well here again in the first period. 5:03 remaining. There's Hamill. Look at that nifty pass to Jugness. She goes to the backhand, but Oslin in perfect position and great vantage point to see that puck all the way into herself to save it. Here she is. She's a tough goaltender to crack for sure. All right, now face off. Controlled by the Red Knights. They skate behind the net. Under 5 to go, period number 1. Bailey Gray at the point to Rosinski. Centering pass right at the bottom of the circle, trying to jam it in along the post. I believe was 97, Kendall Hassler. And Oslin gets over there to cut down that opportunity as well. Here's Hassler right there, tried to sneak it right in between her and the post. And Oslin is having none of it. Red Knights were in the face-off. Gray fakes a slap shot, passes it to Rosinski. Wrist shot from the point on target. And Oslin with that left pad save. She's very good using those pads, going down to that horizontal level and stopping those low shots. Now the Red Knights get possession again, and Park keeps it in. Avery Shaw, just as she was about to skate off, and that puck comes right across the goal mouth once again. Now here come the Red Knights. Hassler, they've got a 2-on-1 with Garvin. The wrist shot, puck's partially saved. It was looping in the air. Stewart with the rebound, and Oslin comes up big twice in a row. That's 5 saves in the last minute. Evelyn Oslin picking up right where she left off. That puck was there for the taking, and Stewart finally gets there, spins on it, and Oslin keeping her focus on that puck makes another left pad save. Face off to her left, and they blow it dead. 4:04 remaining first period. Glad you're with us on Park TV 16 Sports. This is the 6th AA Hockey Tournament 2023. We're at the Rec Center in St. Louis Park. Mickelson now mistimed it to Brooklyn Riley, and they'll have to regroup, and we're under 4 to go, period number 1. Now puck back down into the Red Knight zone. Still only 2 shots on goal, and that's going to be an icing on Park, and that will stop the clock with 3:47 to go. 15 shots on goal for the Red Knights, 2 for Park, and that is quite a disparity. But the only stat that matters is the goal score, and it's only 1-0 Red Knights. I'm sure they wish it was more. Looking at those 15 shots, you'd think they'd have a goal or 2 more, but they are going against the great Evelyn Oslin. Another shot, and Oslin with that pad. That is really her signature save, using those pads in my estimation from my vantage point. Okay, now Morris tried to get it over to Mickelson, just let her a little too much. Now another centering pass, but nobody there but Park. And, ooh, the stick's got a little high there. And that's going to be icing on Park. Nice defensive play by St. Louis Park's number 16, Bryn Etzel. So we get a nice look at number 25, Lindsay Schuchard. And a face-off to Evelyn Roslin's right. Won by the Red Knights. They play it in behind the net. Junkness to Lizzie Hamill, goes off the side of the net. Hamill gets her own rebound. Backhand centering pass. And it's intercepted by number 26, Gretchen Fandel Thompson. They try to clear it, kept in by Brooklyn Riley along with Lizzie Hamill. Now I believe that's Junkness, and she loses it back to neutral ice. 3 minutes remaining. Getting there first is Koopman, 24. Plays it off the far boards, kept in though by number 14. Nicely, Sophia Hoffman. She's their leading scorer for Park, along with Shaw. Now on the far boards, Brooklyn Riley shoots it into the zone and she'll change. 2:41 remaining period number 1. Now back to neutral ice. Hoffman, she'll skate after it along with the Red Knights as it goes along the goal. Brzezinski back to play it, and Park centering pass right in front. Puck still loose with Shaw. And the Red Knights, that was their biggest scare to give up a goal so far this afternoon. Park now starting to show some grit on the offensive end. They've got 3 shots on goal. That was a nice burst of offensive prowess right there. Now the Red Knights will try to break out, kept in by Lyndon Luge. She had a nice game also last Friday, if I recall correctly. Now it breaks out to center ice. Lizzie Hamill, nice move. She's got a mini breakaway, comes right in, and Oslin goes the backhand and scores. What a great individual effort by Lizzie Hamill as she freed herself, got separation, and came and went to the backhand. As she got by the defender right there, ponytail and all, goes to the backhand. Oslin was leaning to her left, and she got beat. Nice goal by Lizzie Hamill. What an individual effort. Puts the Red Knights up 2-0. That goal comes with 1:51 remaining, period number 1. Back to the face-off circle. We'll listen for the official announcement as we watch. Ellie Stewart got goal number 1, passes it to the left, shot
Your
by
Red
the far
Knights goal
side,
scored
Kendall
by
Hassler.
number
Here's the scoring
23,
play.
her 16th goal of the season, Lizzie Hamill.
That goal is unassisted, her 16th of the year to Lizzie Hamill. 2-0 Red Knights. And they control the puck once again. Hassler in the corner, spins around, now gives it to Stewart. Stewart now behind the net, centering pass right in front. Can't quite connect. Now in the corner once again. Stewart in there, Garvin, now Evans can't keep it in. Oh, that would have been a golden opportunity for Park, because just coming off the bench as the puck came to her, she could have had her own breakaway. I believe that was 25 Shuard. Timing just a little off. No, that was Fandel Thompson that almost had a chance. All right, now the Red Knights with under a minute to go. 47 seconds. Park shoots it in, number 16, Bryn Etzel, manning the defense for Park on this shift. Now Park in the corner, trying to get another shot on goal here, or even a goal. Now it comes out loose, and they got to look out for another breakaway. No call on that as she goes down on her own. Garvin, 22, along the near boards. Now here comes Ruzinski. Crossed the line. Tried to drag it to herself and couldn't control it. And intercepted and put back out at neutral ice by Park. Now coming right back in, Morris. Morris in the corner. Centering pass. Nobody there but Park Hopkins, Royals, and Oslin makes the save. No Red Knights were there as Oslin has faced 19 shots already. Here's Morris, and what a nifty pass this was, just nobody there. But blue jerseys, Luz did a nice job controlling it, kind of passing it to Oslin to stop the clock. 7 seconds remaining, Red Knights win the draw, 4 seconds. Puck behind the net, 1 second, right in front, and there is the buzzer, signifying the end of period number 1. Our score after 1 from the Rec Center, 2-0 Red Knights. You're watching Park TV 16 Sports. Glad you're with us.
What to expect when you're expecting a teenager.
Today we're talking about how to wake up your teen, and this works literally every time.
Good kisses. Good kisses. You heard how loud
I
was.
heard. It wasn't you. It was the...
Is that bacon?
You don't have to know it all to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Welcome back to Park TV 16 Sports on location. We are watching the 6AA Girls Varsity Hockey Tournament featuring the 3-seed Benilde St. Margaret Red Knights and the number 6-seed Hopkins St. Louis Park Royals. We're about to begin period number 2, and if you just look at the scoreboard and you see the shots on goal differential, that pretty much explains it. 19 shots on goal for the Red Knights, just 3 for Park. They're going to need to get that up there if they're going to get back in this as they face a 2-0 deficit as we're about to begin period number 2. Those goals were courtesy of Ellie Stewart. Got the first one. Lizzie Hamill, unassisted, got the second. That's how we're at 2-0, and there is the bracket for 6AA. Just 6 teams in the bracket, so at the top, Blake got a bye and Edina got a bye in the middle. They'll take on the winner of this one at Parade Ice Gardens this coming Wednesday at 8 o'clock. We'll be there to bring it to you. But before that, we've got 2 exciting hockey periods to play at the Rec Center. I'm Robert Christensen. Glad you're with us on Park TV 16 Sports, and we're about to begin, and now a quick whistle. The referee skates in. Over to talk to Hassler there, saw something he didn't like, and we're about to begin again. This time the Royals going left to right, they win that draw. See if that's an omen of good things for them to come. And playing it, Rowan Jansen, number 15 to the far boards, now ahead to Shaw. Shaw is the leading scorer along with Hoffman. Hoffman has 17 goals coming into tonight, and Shaw 16. And there's going to be an icing call on the Red Knights, so a break there for Park early here in the second. Again, glad you're with us on Park TV 16 Sports. Beautiful, sunny, wintry afternoon here in the Twin Cities and St. Louis Park. Not a bad place to be as we're now entering tournament time in Minnesota with the girls hockey tournament coming up. Okay, now face-off won by Benilde. That's Ellie Stewart on the far board. She tries to skate it out. She does manage to get out to the near side. That's Sienna Duffy, brings it across the line. She's being harassed there by Lyndon Luz, and she keeps the puck, bounces it off the boards to Gray at the point, and now she keeps it in. Duffy, and now it gets poke checked off her stick by Hoffman. Nice job on defense by Sophia Hoffman. Now Gray for the Red Knights, skates it across the red line, and now it gets shot right back into the Red Knights zone, and that's going to be a quick icing whistle against Park, and that will stop the clock with 16:03 to go. And there's a nice crowd on hand throughout the grandstand here, supporting both Park and Benilde St. Margaret's. And we'll have a face-off to Evelyn Oslin's left. She had a great first period despite letting in 2 goals. She faced 19 shots. At this pace, she'll near 60 for the night. Not quite like that goalie that faced 89 shots for Anoka, I think, the other night. If you ever heard about that, I think it was a record. 89 shots, 5 overtimes. And she lost. But what a feat that would be. Okay, now here is the Red Knights. And Park comes away with it. And they try to get it across the line over on the far side. That's Lucinda Johnson for Park. Now to the near side. That is Brooklyn Riley along the boards to Duffy. Duffy spins on it and skates it into the zone. There to meet her, number 18. That is Isabella Bisbee for Park. And now Duffy leaves it for Evans. Evans loses it. Player goes down in the corner. That was number 11, Caitlin Geyser. Now Riley keeps it in. Hamill back to the slot and just behind. Junkness unable to get her stick on it, but Koopman keeps it in nicely at the point for the Red Knights. Now behind the net, Junkness chases it. Getting there first though, Lucinda Johnson for Park. Now at the point, Junkness keeps it in. Now Junkness skates in right in the middle of the circle, stick handling. Pass to Pasqua, and she couldn't get a lot on it. And that shot went wide left, and now it's going to go all the way down to the ice, and a very quick icing call. As Park needed to relieve the pressure there. We get a good look at number 16, Bryn Etzel, along with number 6, Lyndon Luz. Etzel, a sophomore, junior, I should say. All right, face off to Oslin's left. Puck loose in front. Now at the point, played by number 27, Sienna Carver. Oh, and that's going to be a trip No call there. I didn't quite see how she fell, but it looked like she may have been tripped by a Red Knight. No call if it was. All right, here come the Red Knights. Ellie Stewart. Look at that stick handling by Stewart at mid-ice as she tries to weave right through 3 Park players until they take her off the puck. Now Park with it. Hoffman banks off the boards, tried to get it to Rowan Jensen. Now picked up by Garvin at middle ice. Garvin gets around, skates it into the zone. Now kept in. Nope. Now by Shaw. Here comes Avery Shaw along with Rowan Jansen on the far side. Tough wrist shot from a long distance at a tight angle. Misses the mark by Jansen. Now back out at neutral ice. Pasqua skates it in to the Park zone. It comes right back out the other way. And chasing is Lucinda Johnson. And it was a foot race there. And it ends up on the stick of Ellie Stewart. Now it's Kendall Hassler along the near boards. Number 97 coming in across the line. Trying to cut the angle. Does so. Comes right in. Tries to take the short angle. Misses. I'm not sure if Oslin got a piece of that or if it went off the side of the net. Very aggressive play by Kendall Hassler. She really cut the path right in there with the edge of her skate blade. Now behind the corner, that is Garvin, 22, right at the top of the circle, and she goes low with it. Another pad save. Oslin, you got to go high on her, I think, if you're going to score. She's really good with those pads on those shots low to the ice, and we got a hurt player in front, slow to get up for Park is number 17, Sophia Cotilla. And she does make it over to the bench, but she looks like she's in a little bit of discomfort over there, and she goes right down to the bench in pain. And let's see the replay right there. The pad save right to Stewart. She banned on it. And then in came 17, Sophia Cotilla, before she went down hard. Keep an eye on her as play is stopped with 12:45 to go. Our score 2-0. Both goals in the first period by Stewart and Lizzie Hamill. Now Park recovers the puck in their own zone by number 16, Bryn Etzel, and she shoots it down, and another icing call against Park. 12:28 remaining period, number 2. They'll bring it all the way down. There weren't that many icing calls in period number 1, but there have been a few more here in the early stages of period number 2. Okay, a face-off again to Evelyn Oslin's left, controlled by the Red Knights. Bailey Gray gets it ahead. And Luzinski goes down almost. Now behind the net, Mickelson. She goes down. Gray keeps it in at the point. Nifty stick work there. And Hoffman comes away with it, tries to clear the puck, unable to do so. It's got deflected. And down goes, that looked like number 13, Shaw. Now Shaw comes away with it. Shaw tries to pass it to herself along the boards and almost pulls it off. They go down. No penalties so far in this match. They seem to be letting things go a little bit. Nothing outrageous, but there's been a few questionable ones that could have been penalties, I felt, and they're keeping their whistle. And now we got a whistle, having said that. And there'll be a face-off just outside the blue line. Here's this replay. Right there. Did she trip on her own? Yep, I think she did. Good replay there. All right, following the face-off at the blue line. Red Knights shoot it into the Park zone. Getting there for Park is number 18, Isabella Bisbee. And coming away with it almost, is that Bendixson, number 6? She does have it on her knees. She's still playing the puck, then loses it. And then swoops in is number 24 for the Red Knights, Kaylee Koopman, as she keeps the offensive push here alive. Now Lizzie Hamill shoots the puck behind the net. Park gets there first. That's number 11, Caitlin Geyser. Now kept in by Jugnes at the point. Doing a nice job preventing Park from clearing the puck. And they still are having difficulty clearing the zone. And now it comes out and they're going to wave off icing. Nope, it's going to be another icing call. So Park struggling here in period number 2. Clearing the puck without icing. But if that's what they got to do, that's what they got to do until they can figure it out. But they're really getting pinched along the boards as they try to break out of their zone, and they've got to come up with a way to get through there so they can get some shots on goal. Try to get back in this one as they're facing a 2-0 deficit with 10:43 to go. Period number 2, right off the faceoff. Pasqua puts one right on net. I'm not sure Oslin saw it as it deflected off her shoulder, it appeared to me. But that's a save all the same. She's now faced 23 shots. Meanwhile, Mia Rooney for Benilde has only faced 3 shots, and here comes Benilde with a 3-on-1, 3-on-2 break. Ellie Stewart with a really strong wrist shot, misses. Rebound though in front. Pasqua takes a shot at a goal as she sharp-shotted into that upper left-hand corner. No doubter beats Evelyn Oslin. It's got to be frustrating for Park. Here's that goal number 3. Pasqua goes to her right and just eyed up that corner and put it right where it needed to be as that puck finds the back of the net. 3-0 Red Knights. That goal comes with 10:15 to go. 24 shots on net. We're not quite halfway through period number 2. Our score 3-0. Face off center circle. And controlled by the Red Knights, Ruzinski. She skates it into the zone behind the net. Stewart lets it go all the way out to Bailey Gray. Gray plays it in. Here's the announcement.
Assisted by number 10, Ellie Stewart. Time of the even strength goal, 6 minutes and 45 seconds.
So it's Ella Pasqua from Ellie Stewart for goal number 3. That's Stewart's second point of the night. She had the first goal, and now she has an assist to go along with it. She is their leading assist playmaker. I think that's her 16th assist on the year. To go along with 9 goals. 16th assist to go along with 9 goals. Second leading scorer on the team this year. Okay, now puck shoots into the Red Knight zone and another icing call. This time the clock stops with 9:25 to go. The Section 6 AA quarterfinal. The other match going on today in the other quarterfinal features Armstrong Cooper Wings versus Wayzata, the 4 and 5 seed. That'll be at the Plymouth Ice Center at 3 o'clock later this afternoon. And right off the face-off, Oslin makes that save with the glove, and they'll stop the clock again with 9:22 to go. And there'll be a face-off to Oslin's right. Draw one by Benilde. Pasqua at the point. Puck doesn't quite make it all the way to the goal. Lucinda Johnson trying to clear the puck, fanning out of the Red Knights, and then finally it manages out to neutral ice. Now quickly back to Hamill, and she brings it right back in the zone. Junkness calling for the puck, couldn't quite get it as she was skating towards the center. Now kept in on the far side by number 24, Koopman. Centering pass right on the stick of Hamill, and she couldn't quite handle it quick enough to get that shot off in time, and it went wide left and high in any event. And now another icing call on St. Louis Park. And that seems to be the pattern developing here in period number 2 as we watch Junkness. There's Hamill right there, and she just struggled with it, bounced on her stick. She had to wait. That allowed everyone to come over and recover. All the same, a nice pass as we look at Stewart and Junkness talking it over out there. Comfortable 3-0 lead. There's our beautiful corner camera angle, and it did get deflected, didn't it, by Oslin? Nice save by her. She has faced 27 shots now, and wait a minute, we're gonna have a penalty. I didn't even notice, and sitting in the cooler over there for the Red Knights, number 23, Lizzie Hamill. It might have been while the play was whistled dead. We'll have to listen to what the announcement is, but that's going to bring the puck back all the way to the Red Knight zone for a rare, if the only face-off in the second period for Park Hopkins. So a chance here if they can win the draw and get a shot, might get a goal here. And Hoffman tried to go right
Margaret's
for
penalty
it.
assessed to number 23, Lizzie Hamill. A 2-minute minor for slashing.
Slashing is the call on Hamill. Must have been during when the puck was just rebounding in there. That's oftentimes when it can happen, as they're trying to poke away at the puck. So a power play for Park, the first one for either team this afternoon. And the Red Knights clear it easily. So 1:33 to go in the player advantage, 8:15 to go in period number 2. Now, behind the net, Red Knight player goes down, Duffy, and the Park tried to take advantage. And that shot could have been icing, but it was just on target enough where Rooney had to get her stick on it. We'll see if they even count that as a shot on goal. So far they haven't. 1:12 remaining in the player advantage. Red Knights, though, playing aggressively on the power play kill. In the corner, Junkness along with Hoffman. Now Junkness comes away with it. Mind you, they're a player down for another 58 seconds. And now a shot on goal, deflected by Shaw in front. Now Garvin, 22 with it. And that shot from the point, taken by number 20, Evelyn Mickelson, goes hard off the boards behind the net. Now here comes Park as they break it out. And it's going to be icing on Park as they go to change. They were out there for quite a long time, and they probably needed to do that. So that will stop the clock with 7:21 to go, period number 2. 37 seconds left in the player advantage. As Lizzie Hamill is sitting out 2 minutes for slashing. Face-off, though, in the Royals zone. Now Evans wins it, and she shoots the puck around behind the net. Red Knights just trying to kill this penalty. That's Addie Morris, goes down. Now here comes Park, and they get it out to neutral ice, but right there to get it is Evans, and she just shoots it right back into the Park zone. 20 seconds remaining in the player advantage. Now, with them at center ice, as Park gets it into the Red Knight zone with just 9 seconds left in their player advantage. Now it comes all the way out, and it's off to the races for Kendall Hassler, coming right in on Oslin, and she gets that pad save. She's the master of the pad save, if I've ever seen one. Now Hassler comes in again, and it's poke checked off by Lyndon Luz. Nice defensive play by Luz, number 6 for the Royals, as Hassler was really coming in. Now here comes Gray in front. Hamill couldn't quite get her stick on it. Now it comes out to the point. Ruzinski to the far side. Bailey Gray now with it. Gray with a quick wrist shot and a goal. She skipped it off the ice like you take a stone and skip it on the water. And I think that was intentional, and she beats Oslin. Like a one skip off the ice, and then it was just a little bit above ice level. Here it is. Brilliant shot. Right there. She just pulled the trigger, bounced right there and in. That was by design, if you ask me. I think it was. Like a bounce pass into the net by Bailey Gray. That's going to be goal number 4. Here's that corner camera view. She skipped it right off there. Brilliant shot by Gray. And now we have a timeout on the ice. Not sure who took it. It might be the Red Knights. As we look at a pretty good crowd here for a Saturday afternoon. A little warmer temperatures in the area than we've had more recently, but nice day all the same, sunshine. Still winter though, so it's nice to be in the arena watching hockey in February as we look at the Park bench and head coach, or that might be an assistant coach, Sarah Smith or Ryan St. Martin, I'm not quite sure. And she is still teaching and still coaching, and look at the attentiveness of her players. They've had a really outstanding year, Park. Best year I can remember since starting doing this broadcast, girls hockey. They finished almost 500, 13 and 14, and if we were to look back, I doubt their record's been that good, and that is a testament to how that team is developing over there over the years. It's really fun to watch, and they put on a nice game the other night against St. Paul Riveters. We were there. You can go find it on YouTube if you want to rewatch it. Oslin had a shutout. She was stellar that night. All right, now the timeout is concluding. 6:17 on the board. Our score 4-0. We're in the second period. Shots on goal favor the Red Knights 28-3. I don't think Park has got a shot on goal all period yet. So that's got to be their goal. Let's just see if they can get a shot and go from there. Okay, face off at center ice following the goal. The 4th one by the Red Knights.
By number 5,
Here's the scoring play
of the season, Annie Juckness.
Juckness got the goal. Excuse me, I thought that was Bailey Gray. My apologies. Lulu Ruzinski gets the assist, so it's Juckness from Ruzinski for goal number 4, and now here comes Park. Both teams at full strength. Shaw now in the corner. If they're going to get some goal scoring, it's going to be this line. Both Shaw, number 13, Hoffman, number 14, are bar 5. They're leading scorers. Now coming in on the other side, Jugnes going for a second one, and she goes down. No penalty called there either. Now at the point, Ruzinski to the near side. There's Gray. Now to the far side, Jugnes. She spins on it. Gets it to the point to Ruzinski. And it's poke checked up by Shaw. She's a talent. She might have a breakaway with Rowan Jansen. And catching up quickly, though, Ruzinski able to stop that in its tracks. And Shaw looks maybe a little tired out there. All right, now here comes Ruzinski. Skates it in easily across the line. Spins around. She's got Jugnes with her, and they'll change. They were out there for quite a while themselves. Both those shifts were long. Now Carver on the ice. Plays it over to the far side to Brooklyn Riley. Now Garvin taps it into the zone. Comes right back out to neutral ice. And now here are the Red Knights' Ellie Stewart. To the near side, Hassler at the point, slaps it into the Park zone, comes all the way around to the far side. That is Garvin. And the clearing attempt, nicely done by Parks, number 11. Caitlin Geyser, however, it's going to be called for icing, and that'll stop the clock with 4:32 to go. Period number 2. You're watching Park TV 16 Sports. We're streaming, well, we're not streaming, we're recording from the Rec Center on a Saturday afternoon. First quarterfinal of the 6AA tournament. Glad you're with us. All right, now here the faceoff won by Park. In the back is Caitlin Geyser. Now it comes out to number 34, who I don't have a name for, unfortunately. Now St. Louis Park loses it to the Red Knights in the Red Knight zone, and Pasqua comes out. Pass ahead to Garvin. She tips it to Hassler, and they call the offsides. Hassler may have just jumped the gun a tad there. Referee all over it, blows the whistle. And that stops the clock with 4:11 to go, period number 2. We get a good look at number 97. Kendall Hassler, just a sophomore. Now face off just outside the line. Mickelson to take the draw for the Red Knights, and she wins it, gets it back to Evans. Evans to the far side to Brooklyn Riley. Now back to Mickelson. Mickelson right in the middle to the Sienna Duffy, and her pass slides right across the crease. Nobody there for the Red Knights to put it home. Now Park comes away with it. They clear it all the way in, and it's going to be, no, they're waving off icing. Evans gets there first, along with Mickelson. Also in there for Park is number 25. That is Lindsay Schuard, and now Riley plays it behind Mia Rooney. Haven't mentioned Mia Rooney's name much. She's only faced 3 shots, but that's the way she likes it, I'm sure. The hard part is staying awake, staying focused. All right, now Jugnes spins, shot, comes right across the crease into the corner. Lyndon Luz plays it for Park. Now Brooklyn Riley trying to dig at it. And it's cleared by Thompson. And that is going to be another icing call, and that will stop the clock with 3:09 to go. Neither of these two teams met during the regular season, which I found kind of interesting. I think usually they try to play once a year, but looking at their records and their who they played, they didn't play each other till tonight. The Red Knights win. It's going to be a rematch from just the other night in a tight 2-1 loss to Edina. If the Red Knights hold on here, that will be a great game at 8 o'clock at Parade Ice Garden. We'll be there taping it live and showing it later. Now, shot by Gray. Oh, that's going to be a trip. They are letting that stuff go, aren't they? Wow. Okay, now on the far near boards, Ruzinski. Hamill. Pasqua tried to give the give and go back to Hamill, and she takes a tumble, unable to handle the pass back to her. Now into the corner, getting there first, Rowan Jansen, along with number 18, Isabella Bisbee for Park. Now Gray comes over to mess that up, and she keeps it in. Quick nifty pass right in front to Jugnes. Oh, and the rebound just eludes Lizzie Hamill's stick, and now Park will clear it again, and another icing will stop the clock with 2:10 to go, period number 2. So the Blake School is the #1 seed. Red Knights played them and lost to them in a close one as well. So if they're going to get through to the state tournament, they've got some tough competition coming up. They're going to have to get through Edina and likely Blake. Teams that they lost close games to in the regular season. It's going to be a fun tournament here, the 6AA. This is the quarterfinal. Semifinals on Wednesday and the final Friday night at Parade Ice Gardens. All right, now puck in the far side. Ellie Stewart comes away with it. Pass to Sienna Carver, quick wrist shot. Deflected by Oslin, and it goes into the corner. Now Garvin with it, spins from the circle, coming right in, backhand, and Oslin right there to steer it away. Now into the corner. Garvin, and it gets cleared, and it's gonna be on target, so no icing, 1:27 to go. Second period, Basqua back there to get it. She faced some interference there from Lucinda Johnson, and now it gets out to neutral ice, and now Hassler has an angle on Oslin, coming right in. She goes off the post on the short side. She likes to go on that short side. That's the third time she's tried it. This time she drew the pipe. Wow. She's got to be frustrated with that. Just missing. 1 minute remaining, period #2. Stewart centering pass in front to Garvin. Saved by Oslin. Now Stewart with it again. Calling for it is Evans at the point. She gets it. She was calling for it. Oh, and that pass was going to be a shot, but then a pass. Tried to get it down to Hassler. Couldn't quite connect. Red Knights sustaining the pressure now in the waning moments of period #2, now behind the net. They try to clear it. Garvin stops that. That's Thompson, 26 with it now, and she'll try to clear it, going the other way around to the boards, and over there to stop that is Evans. Doing a nice job keeping it in. Now Hassler deflects it, tries to get it. Evans keeps it in, tried to get it to Hassler. They still can't clear it, and they manage to it just then. 15 seconds to go. Evans now back in on the far side. Garvin, centering pass to Hassler, couldn't quite connect. A near miss there, 6 seconds remaining. Riley keeps it in. Garvin on the far side, coming in, and there's the buzzer before she can get a shot off to signify the end of period #2. So after 2 complete from the rec center, our score, 4-0 Red Knights. Come on back for period #3.
There's a place to share gossip about the office party fun, and a place to share the story you tell everyone. There's a place to share a laugh about when things went wrong, and a place to share the video of you dancing to your song. There's a place to share spare change, lunch, and your time. But we could all be better at sharing how we're feeling inside. 76% of employees have struggled with at least one issue that affected their mental health. When you share, you're not alone.
Welcome back to Park TV 16 Sports on location. We are at the Rec Center on a beautiful Saturday afternoon, bringing you 6AA quarterfinal girls varsity hockey. There's our score after 2 complete. The #3 seed Red Knights are firmly in control with that 4-goal lead as they are getting the best of the #6 ranked Hopkins St. Louis Park Royals. I'm Robert Christensen. Glad you're with us for period #3. And story of this match has just been the domination of the Red Knights and their possession of the puck, and no truer stat reflects that other than the shots on goal. 33 for the Red Knights to only 4 for Park, as it's been a dominating performance. And we're ready to begin period #3. Again, glad you're with us on Park TV 16 Sports. That's Rosinski with the draw and shoots it into the Park zone to start period #3. 17 minutes on the clock. The winner moves on to the semifinals at 8 o'clock at Parade Ice Garden Wednesday night against the Edina Hornets. And that should be a great one. We will be there to tape it live. Okay, now here comes Hassler coming in right in front. She's had a couple of chances, and she lets that one go by the wayside as Oslin gets over and makes that pad save once again. The master of the pad goaltenders, Evelyn Oslin, comes up big once again. She's faced 34 shots now. Now back behind the net, Hassler. You gotta think she wants a goal. She's had several golden opportunities. Hasn't been able to get it by Oslin though. And now a chance for Rowan Jansen. Jansen comes in, wrist shot is deflected by Rosinski. Puck caroms into the corner. Lucinda Johnson along with Bailey Gray. And down goes Ellie Stewart as the Park player, number 17, loses her stick. Sophia Cotilla, and now the puck back into the zone. Gray back behind her net to pick it up. Outlet pass deflected by number 18, Isabella Bisbee, the freshman, as the puck makes its way all the way into Oslin. She had to maybe make a save there. I don't know if they're going to count that or not. So far, they have not. Under 16 minutes to go. Final period of this quarter-final 6AA girls varsity hockey match. In the corner now. Red Knights trying to set up shop here early in the third. In the far corner, skating on it, number 16, Addie Morris, I should say. Now a backhand taken by Evelyn Mickelson, the junior. That crosses the crease. Now at the point, deflected nicely by 34. I don't think I have a name for 34. I do not for Park. Now Morris with it. Pasqua with the one-timer, and Oslin goes down with that pad save, this time also with the stick. And now it gets cleared out to neutral ice, and icing is the call, and that'll be our first icing of period number 3. That stops the clock with 14:45 to go. And there's the one-timer, and there's the stick and the pad right there to make the save. And then the rebound, Mickelson jabbing at it. Oslin not having anything to do with it. She keeps it out of the net, and then here was Hassler coming right in. She already hit the post once today, coming right in, and Oslin with that pad makes the save again. 36 shots they've counted against her tonight. 32 saves. Now into the corner, Lizzie Hamill, she's got a goal tonight. Now Lyndon Luz gets it away from her for Park. Now Hamill gets it back. She's being double teamed all on those far boards. Now 24 for the Red Knights. Kaylee Koopman plays it. Puck still hung up on those far boards. Now comes out to neutral ice, and it'll be a foot race for Brooklyn Riley along with number 25, Lindsay Sheward. And now a nice play there by Rowan Jansen. Jansen now with a chance behind the net. Closing the gap quickly, though, was Julie Evans. And she quickly takes the puck right back for Benil. Now Benil, Lizzie Hamill come across the line on the left. She's got Junkness with the quick backhand. She tried to sneak it under Oslin. Oslin had the pad save again. You could see she was just going to try to lull that puck right in. And now a chance for Shaw. Mini breakaway, quick wrist shot, and what a great individual effort by Lulu Rosinski. She dove for that puck, preventing Shaw from getting anything on it. Now puck comes right out in front of Rooney, and now Rosinski skates it out right in front of her net, across the line into the neutral zone, and now across the Park line. Rosinski beats the defender into the corner, now to Stewart. She got the scoring started in period number 1 with the team's first goal. Now coming right in, Hassler, she fans on that wrist shot, gets her own rebound if you want to call it that. Now Stewart bounces it off the boards to the point to Rosinski, to the near side. Gray quickly now in the circle to Hassler. She comes in, lets the wrist shot go, and another quick pad save by Oslin. Hassler has had a lot of shots on net, cannot crack Oslin. Now at the top, Rosinski with an easy wrist shot, another pad save, rebound, saved by Oslin again. That's 2 more. She shuts down the Red Knights once again, stops the clock with 12:43. Here's Hassler coming right in, letting it go, and look at the quick reflexes of Evelyn Oslin. That left pad save. And here was Shaw, and watch Rosinski putting in the effort, thwarting that opportunity for Shaw. All right, face off to Oslin's right, controlled by the Red Knights, at least momentarily. Now puck loose, Lyndon Luz gets there first, bounces it off to neutral ice. Skating after it for Park. I don't know 34's name, unfortunately. 34, we'll just call her 34. Now Lyndon Luz. Picked up by the Red Knights in the corner in their own zone. Played along the far boards. Hassler ahead to Stewart. Stewart dips and doodles across the blue line. She's got some open ice, and she's quick. Quick wrist shot. That almost gets by Oslin, and she tried to go short side as well. Oslin there to make the save, or it just missed. Now Garvin back to Stewart. Stewart behind the net. Out to Pasqua. Pasqua Try to get it back to Stewart, gets through her, all the way behind to Garvin. Garvin now behind the net, skates by Luz. She's got her head up, looking for someone to pass to. Stewart will change. Brooklyn Riley now in at the point. Pasqua now takes it behind the net. We're under 12 minutes to go in the third period of this quarterfinal 6AA tournament match. Right in front, quick shot deflected nicely by Rowan Jansen on defense. No, excuse me, that was number 16, Bryn Etzel on the great defensive play. And now we're gonna have a penalty coming up on Park. And I think it's gonna be on Lucinda Johnson, number 4. She was bent over, we'll see. I didn't see it myself originally. And let's see, there's Etzel. They're going down, and is Etzel gonna get the box? I don't know what you'd call that. Interference? Yes, it is Etzel. So Bryn Etzel, the junior defenseman, will sit for 2 minutes. We'll find out what the official penalty was. Play back underway, 11:17 to go, 2 minutes in the player advantage.
Hopkins Park penalty assessed to number 16, Bryn Etzel, a 2-minute minor for cross-checking.
Cross-checking is the call. I don't know if I saw a cross-check there. Nevertheless, that's the call of the officials, and it stands. So 2 minutes advantage for the Red Knights. Now it's 1:39, just under 11 minutes to go. And there's our corner camera. Great camera angles. Now here comes Garvin across the line. And now an offsides they're gonna call. Junkness is looking in disbelief. Really? And yes, really, it's gonna be offside. Let's see if it is. Garvin coming in. I don't know. Oh, maybe right there. Face off though, won by the Red Knights. In the corner, Junkness. She has one of the 4 goals, along with Lizzie Hamill, Stewart, and Junkness, and Lizzie Hamill. Shot by Gray and saved by Oslin. This time she uses the glove as she goes down low to scoop that up. That's her 40th save. No, the 40th shot she's faced. There's a nice save there with people all over the place. Junkness trying to cause chaos in front of Oslin, but Oslin keeps her focus and makes that save. She's got 36 on the afternoon. All right, face-off won by the Red Knights, but it makes it all the way into the neutral zone. Hassler on the near side. Nifty pass right on the mark to Stewart. Stewart over to the left side, coming right in, going to the backhand as she goes down on her own. No penalty there. Now here comes Rowan Jansen with the steal. And gets on the stick of number 20, Elizabeth Helling, the senior. And now here comes Kendall Hassler. She's got a head of steam. She brings it across the length of the ice, coming right in on Oslin, and she beats her finally. On the near side, the left-hander Kendall Hassler finally gets her goal. She went from coast to coast, from deep in her own zone, and watch this athletic ability. Number 97, just blowing by everybody. Crossover, left hand, looks up, beats Oslin, and going high on Oslin, that's where I think you get your goals. You're not gonna get anything below the waist with Oslin. Very tough to beat down low, and this time Hassler gets her on almost what looked like a breakaway, but there she is talking about it to her good friend number 24, Kaylee Koopman, the junior. Good times for the Red Knights, 5-0 lead here. 9.5 minutes to go. Here's the official scoring call.
Kendall Hassler. Unassisted time of the goal, 7 minutes and 17 seconds.
Unassisted
That's
goal. Hassler, that's her 11th on the year. First of the playoffs. Now Bendixson brings it in. Bendixson comes right in. And shot by Gray, deflected in front. Picked up by Rosinski. She comes in right point blank, puts the wrist shot right on the net, and another save by Oslin. Stops the clock with 8:59 to go. And here's that replay by Rosinski right there. Wyatt in front, along with Mickelson, number 20. And Park, they're starting to look a little tired out there. You can hardly blame them. They've had a great season, but it's winding down here. Under 9 to go. Puck behind the net. Oslin watches that post. Still along the boards. Still frozen along the boards. And they come right out with it. A quick wrist shot by Koopman. Rebound behind the net. They try to clear it. Etzel did. As both teams are at full strength now. Pasqua to Julia Evans. And that is going to be an icing call on the Red Knights, a rare one. And look at her come right out. She just waited her time, patience, and put it right on Oslin. She gave up the rebound, but they got it away just in time. 42 shots on goal for the Red Knights, 4 for Park. Great defensive effort by the Red Knights tonight. The question is, can they maintain the shutout for Mia Rooney? But she's only faced 4. I think they had 3 at the end of the first period in 1 sense, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, now played by number 4 for the Red Knights. Stevie Harris, a 9th grader, getting some ice time out there, number 4. First time I've seen her. So they're going to their bench a little bit. The coaches, Kevin Gray and Kelly Panic. Good time to get them some good playoff experience for the times ahead. They're gonna need them. All right, face-off won by the Red Knights, taken right back by Shaw. Shaw tried to jam it in there. Couldn't quite get there. Play goes on, now Hoffman. Couldn't quite connect either, kept in by Etzel, but deflected by Hassler. Here she comes all alone on Oslin. The pass and the pad save to Garvin. Garvin couldn't quite get enough on it. 43 shots on goal faced by Oslin tonight. 7.5 minutes to go. Shaw dumps and they'll change on the fly, and the Red Knights come back to get it. Hassler overskates it. Now picked up by Julia Evans. Evans gets it ahead to Garvin along the near boards at center ice. And Wyatt does a nice job thwarting that effort, so they'll try the other side with Hassler over there, and that's deflected by 34. Now Ellie Stewart will wheel back around. Watch her skate around. And she finds some open ice for herself, brings it across the line. She's got 3 Park players around her. She comes by 2 of them. Now behind the net, looking for a centering pass. Tried to get it to Garvin. Garvin couldn't quite get her stick on it. Now Park comes out and Gray has to corral it, and she'll bring it out to center ice while the Red Knights get back on side. Under 7 to play. Rosinski comes right in all alone and beats Oslin and the defense as she stick handled by them all, then went to her forehand and beat Oslin on the fake. Rosinski gets goal number 6. Watch her come flying in here. And she buries that, beating Oslin. And that's going to be 6-0 Red Knights, and that means I think we're in running time if they apply that rule. 6:42 on the clock. Face off. Controlled again by the Red Knights. Here's the corner camera angle. Look at that sharp move. Beautiful angle. She does tuck it right around Oslin. Boy, Oslin got her pad over there as far as she could extend it and almost made the save. She certainly made Rosinski work for it. And here was the opportunity by Garvin right there, and she just got her skate on it, it appeared, and it may have hit that post as well. Nevertheless, it's 6-0 Red Knights with under 6 minutes, and they're looking for more right on there, Oslin, and I think we're looking at a tired Park team here. As the Red Knights seem to be skating in at will. Here's that back and the shot. Save Oslin. .540 on the clock. Clock continues to run now with the 6-goal lead. Face off to Oslin's right, controlled by Park, kept in along the far boards by Pasqua. Now comes Jansen across the line, centering pass. Hoffman puts a shot on. Shaw gets the rebound, can't get it to go. The shutout remains preserved with 5 minutes to go. Now puck comes right in on Rooney, and suddenly she's got 8 shots, and hard into the boards goes the Red Knight. Slow to get up. Number 27 went hard, Sienna Carver, and that also drew a whistle and a penalty. Let's see the replay from our corner camera. Right there, a check, into the boards. That might be a 5-minute major, we'll see. Those are the dangerous plays, and nobody knows that more than Benilde St. Margaret's. There's the save and the rebound by Shaw, just couldn't quite get there. Nice job by Mia Rooney. She's had a pretty quiet afternoon until then. There's Rowan Jansen in ice hockey jail there. Here's the penalty, it's 2 minutes.
Checking.
Cross-checking is the call, 2 minutes.
Time of the penalty, 12 minutes and 49 seconds. That's Jensen for cross-checking at 12:49.
Sienna Carver almost went in head first into the boards, just a little bit. Shook her up, but I think she'll be all right. All right, now under 4 minutes to go. Red Knights with control and a player advantage, and now it's intercepted by Shaw. Shaw tries to get over there. She's a senior, I believe. Shaw, no, she's a junior. She's got a year left. Now Lyndon Luz, number 6. Rosinski intercepts it, overskates it, and now a chance for number 20. Elizabeth Helling comes right in and can't quite get it to go as Mia Rooney makes the save. Now on the far boards, 3:20 remaining. Red Knights come away with it. Junkness to Hamill. Hamill at mid-ice. Skates it across the line. 4 Park players on defense. Now Rosinski. And the quick wrist shot saved by Oslin. That was taken by Pasqua. Now Ellie Stewart. Will she bookend the scoring? She got the first one. Will she get the last one, or has it already been scored? We'll see. Stewart now 33 seconds in the player advantage for the Red Knights. Rosinski with a quick, hard wrist shot. Stewart with the rebound, fans on it. Puck still loose in front. Stewart's got a chance, and Oslin goes out. They don't blow the whistle. They let him play. I thought she had it corralled there, but not enough for the whistle. And the wrist shot goes high over, and Oslin looks tired out there. She has really worked hard, 46 shots. She's gone down to the ice countless times. Now Rosinski, I mean, it is like a shooting gallery right now as the Red Knights are just sending it around, just taking hard wrist shots. Now Hassler coming right in, pass into the slot. Pasqua rips a wrist shot, goes off the net behind, or the boards, I should say, the glass. Rosinski comes right in and gets skated off the puck. Rebound jabbed at by Pasqua. Puck behind the net. Stewart, no, that is, yes, Stewart Morris, I should say. Tried to get her stick on it. Both teams at full strength now. Stewart across, and the shot and a goal. This time by Pasqua. She was set up there in the lower part of the circle, waiting. The puck came to her, and she knew exactly what to do with it. Right there, Stewart, another assist, and what a nifty pass that was by Ellie Stewart. Wow, there was some zip on that pass. Bang, bang play. Great vision there by Stewart, seeing that. And this was the chance here for Helling. She came in and couldn't quite get there. And look at how quickly the Red Knights can recover. They have great team speed out there. Pasqua's second goal of the game, and now here come the Red Knights looking for more with a minute to go, and that puck comes right across the crease. And now here comes Shaw on the far side. She's got 3 Red Knights all over her. She spins and tries to get a shot off, or a centering pass to her teammate Hoffman. Both those two are by far the leading goal scorers coming into tonight. Hoffman, I believe, had 16 goals, and Shaw had 17, and now down in the corner, Shaw goes down hard, slow to get up. 34 seconds remaining in the third period. Helling keeps it in at the neutral ice. Now it's back out, and that is number 4. Harris with it. Now in the corner. Mickelson. along the near boards, the waning seconds here. Helling shoots it around and kept in by Brooklyn Riley. Now Harris has a chance. Harris comes in, darts around, loses the puck. 3 seconds remaining. It's along the far boards, and there is the buzzer. And that is the end of our quarterfinal match. Red Knights win handily, 7-zip. They will advance to the semifinals against Edina on Wednesday night at 8 o'clock at Parade Ice Gardens. We'll be there taping it live and showing it to you later. So for Paul Broden, our producer, everyone connected with Park TV 16 Sports, my name is Robert Christensen. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again.